Hello, everybody.
Hey.
Hi, how are you today?
How's it going?
I first want to start off by saying welcome to our new podcast called Middle C. We're both super excited to share this with you. We've been working on it for so long.
Literally.
I have high hopes for this. It's been a ride. It's been an emotional ride. This is just, I'm so excited to share this with you guys. This is awesome. We worked so hard on it. I can't wait. So first off, during this series, our goal is to share, learn, and teach about music. We're going to share our experiences, learn about your experiences, learn about music that happened, talk about music that happened, and share our musical experiences with each other. Our goal is to enhance music and bring music into your life more because it's something that is so important to me and Grace.
Yes, and it's so great because we're still pretty young, so we're still learning every day more about music, and it really helps us to be able to tell you guys and what we've been learning and enhance that knowledge more.
Yeah, I agree. It's definitely something that we both are learning more about and that we're both means so much to me and you, and that we definitely want to share with everybody listening because that's what everybody needs right now, a little bit of something new, because we haven't had enough of that already. So yeah, this is Middle C. If you don't know, I'm Alex.
And I'm Grace. We both have a little band together called Turning Forward.
We do. You should go follow us on Instagram.
Definitely go do it right now.
Turning Forward _official. Do it. Follow us on YouTube, or subscribe to us on YouTube. You know what? I woke up about
he knows what he's
half
saying.
an hour ago, guys. That's why my voice sounds real crusty, because I woke up about half an hour ago, 45 minutes ago. We're currently recording at 10 o'clock in the morning because we were supposed to record this a few days ago, but we had some technical difficulties.
Those are
so we're
always
recording
fun.
now. Those are super fun.
But at least we get to do it now, which is great. And any support that you're able to give us helps us everywhere in any space.
And
so
any capacity.
Yeah.
So
thank you for being here. We're gonna get started.
We are gonna get started. One thing we want to do every week is we want to give a shout out to a small artist from around the area. And this week you heard a bit of a cover of 10,000 Hours by Destiny McCullough. She is so talented.
We know her personally.
We do.
And she is one of the nicest, most talented people.
She is so nice. She is so nice, and she is so talented.
Yeah, seriously, she's a senior now, which is great. We're gonna miss her, but
we are.
Yeah, she has an Instagram too, so if you want to go support her.
I'll link that. I'll link the cover down below, and you should go subscribe to her YouTube channel for more updates, more videos. She's awesome, so sweet, so talented. Go support her. Definitely do that. She is literally one of the most talented people I know.
When I first heard her sing, it blew me away. Our schools throw these little coffee houses where we can get together and perform and share music, and that was the first time I heard her sing.
Yeah, me too.
And I was blown away because
Phenomenal.
she was so good.
She was so good. We performed at that coffee house. What did we do? We did
our version of Fate by her.
Fate by her. That's right. We did one more. What was it?
Lose My Mind by Dean Lewis.
Lose My Mind.
Which was fun. It was a really fun time.
This was all in actually it wasn't too long before everything got shut down. Yeah,
we miss performing so much. It's crazy how much we miss it when we haven't even had that much experience doing it.
And it's so hard to get experience now, especially now, because everything that's going on. You can't really go to the city. You can't really go into town. You can't do concerts. You can't do performances. Like,
We're
it's
just
just in the area that we live, that we don't have lots of those opportunities. We don't live far from New York City, but we just can't get into New York City, and it's just you can't really do those things now. So any support we get from you guys as freelance musicians means so much. It means the world to me.
It really
does.
does.
Grace too.
Yes. Going back to Destiny, you heard her cover at the beginning of this.
Yeah.
So
Oh my God.
I'm sure any support you give her, she'll really appreciate too.
Yes, absolutely. Go stream her. Go stream her song. Go subscribe. Go follow. Definitely. So a little bit about this podcast. We came up with this podcast while sitting ordering food from a Panera.
That day was insane. I'm gonna tell you guys this little story. So, me and Alex, we hadn't seen each other since quarantine began, like 7 months ago.
Yeah.
And we went from seeing each other every day, being able to practice with each other every day, to not seeing each other at all, and trying to figure out, how are we going to navigate this? How are we going to still put things out there without being able to see each other?
Yeah.
So,
that was a tough time of our life that we had to navigate, and it wasn't easy.
And we let our Instagram kind of die for a little bit there.
Yeah. We don't talk about it. Let's just not talk about that.
But it's, yeah, so we saw each other. We planned to go to Panera. We went to Panera. We got there, and we go to sit down, and Alex opens his computer, and it's dead. So
Yeah.
he tries to charge it, and the outlet isn't working. So we were like, what's going on? So we went to a different table. The outlet still wasn't working. So he had to go to one of the employees to see what the hell was going on. And I was like waiting there patiently. I was like, this is going so well. We're doing so great.
Super well. We were getting so much done.
We did. We really were. And we got moved to this different table. Finally, the outlet worked. But we decided, hey, we should get some food so that we're energized and ready to do this. And we spent about 15 minutes figuring out what we wanted to eat.
It was more like 20. We spent a long time ordering food.
So that
because the menu wasn't working, and we didn't know what we wanted, and it wasn't working, and then nothing was working, and the Wi-Fi wasn't working, and then your computer died. And
it just was a whole thing. And
it was a whole
just a little background on who we are as people. We procrastinate a lot.
Yes, we do.
And we were on our computers looking at the menu, when in reality we could have just gone up in line and looked at the menu, and it would have saved time. But we don't like making our lives easy. So.
If you've ever been in a Panera, you walk in and then you go up to the counter, and above the counter is the huge menu on the wall, and then behind it is all the baked goods and everything. But we didn't want to do that. We wanted to sit down and look at the menu online. But the menu online isn't meant for looking at. It's meant for ordering, delivery, and pickup. So we had to put in an address, put in a credit card. They made us want to buy stuff. We're like, no, we don't want to buy stuff. We just want to look at the food.
It was a lot for us.
It was a lot for us.
I don't recommend it.
Right? If you're gonna go to a Panera, please, I beg you, just order from the menu there.
Yes.
The
Many
heartbreak
life lessons are going to be.
Right?
Yes.
All the life lessons we're gonna give out are gonna be about food and Panera. That says a lot about us as people.
Yes, I love food. I'll eat anything. I'm just letting you guys know that.
I love that. Same. I eat a lot of food that a lot of people don't eat. I eat things like baby octopus salad.
Yes. Oh my god.
Which is so good, by the way.
The crazy thing is that me and Alex, whenever we go to the mall, we have this tradition where we go to the Japanese restaurant and get sushi every single time.
We have a tradition every single time.
And it's so great. I always look forward to that. And that just shows how similar our food taste is. It's great.
I love sushi. But anyway, we are so off track. We are.
It's okay.
So off track. Yeah. Listeners, get used to this. We definitely are not good at staying on topic. So another thing we want to do during this podcast is recap what happened in the wonderful music industry over the past 7 days.
It's always so interesting.
This week, it wasn't a huge week for music, but also wasn't a tiny
positions. Positions. Can we talk about that? Positions
yes, we can talk
Ariana
about Positions by Ariana Grande. Oh, I was transcending. I was...
That...
Motive is so good.
Are you...
Motive is... I can't.
You know, I've never been a really big Ariana Grande fan, but Positions, the
Shameful.
song Positions, honestly, so good. It's such an icon,
good.
Honestly.
It's so good. It's actually on track to top the UK charts if it hasn't already. And it was released on October 23rd. So
yes, and she released her full album yesterday, right?
She did. She released her full album titled Positions yesterday, Friday, October 30th. We're recording on Halloween. Happy Halloween, everybody.
Hello.
It is so good. If you had not streamed Positions, go stream Positions. Do it right now. You have to. It's amazing.
It's honestly one of the best songs I've heard from her. And I don't say that lightly. So
yeah.
Yeah.
It's very good. The album is amazing. There are some songs I don't like.
I have not listened to the full album.
You should. Definitely start with Motive. That's probably my favorite song.
Okay.
It's featuring Doja Cat, which is just the combination. I'm waiting for her to do one with Nicki, Doja, and Ariana.
That would be amazing.
I would just die. I would spontaneously combust.
They would just be me on this
bowl
podcast.
Of flaming gas.
Wow.
Yeah. I swear. That would be amazing.
Yes. Okay. Next up on our list of facts that we have for you.
Facts.
Mood by 24K and WAP by Cardi B and Megan Thee Stallion has been on the Hot 100 charts for 10 weeks.
100 weeks? Wow.
100 weeks, guys. Yeah, for 10 weeks. Mood is at number 1 and WAP is at number 2. And I think that's insane.
That's still pretty that's like really impressive because those songs, both of them broke the internet.
They did.
24K absolutely like Mood smashed TikTok. Like Mood just came and so did WAP actually. They both came in and they just dominated TikTok.
Yeah, if you go on TikTok, just search in WAP and a bunch of people you'll see. I'm not gonna go into depth about it right here. I actually have a little story for you guys about that song.
Is this a story about the first time you heard WAP with your family?
Yes. So
yes.
Okay,
yes.
So I was in Florida, guys, with my dad and my stepmother. And we were picking my dad up from the airport. It was just me and my stepmom in the car. And we were just sitting there with the music on, and all of a sudden, WAP comes on. And I knew what this meant. She didn't know what this meant.
Uh-oh.
I was just, my heart stopped. And I looked at her because I thought she knew. And I just looked at her and I was like, oh my God, make it stop right now. And I had to pretend like I'm an innocent child. I don't know what this means.
Oh my God.
And then they say it. And she looks at me and she's like, is that what that stands for? And I look at her and I'm like... The
disappointment. I'm sure that I could like feel the secondhand embarrassment radiating.
I was dying inside.
I would too. I would have just died. Like I would have just died on the spot. I wouldn't have suffered. I would have stopped breathing.
I almost did. I'm not gonna lie to you. I was so scared. And yeah, she turned it off after that, but it's fine.
I'm sure she did. Definitely, definitely a song.
Yes, and I haven't listened to it all the way through, but I think I got enough of it off of TikTok.
if you can actually probably, if the pieces and parts you've heard probably will all come together for the full. It's a special song. If you haven't streamed
all the renditions made on TikTok.
Some
It's
good,
great.
some definitely very bad.
There was this TikToker. She made like these renditions of WAP, but as Disney princesses.
Yes, those were so good.
It was so good.
Those broke the internet for sure.
They did.
They're amazing. They're honestly, I think the stuff she does is actually really good.
Yeah.
And all of her covers are pretty okay, I have to say, but definitely the WAP ones were top notch. The WAP ones were pretty amazing, I have to say.
They were. I really like them. Okay, next up.
Next up, Blinding Lights by The Weeknd has been on the top charts for 46 weeks, almost a year, and is currently number 4.
Yes.
Which,
okay, Blinding Lights, so good. I love that song.
Me too. It's just, how do you not love that song? How do you not love The Weeknd? Like, in 46 weeks, what is that, 8 weeks shy of a year? No, 6 weeks shy of a year. Yeah, 6 weeks, not 8. 6 weeks shy of a year, and that is so incredible.
It's insane to me how one song can last that long.
Right? Like, the music they put together is just so incredibly relevant and just, I don't even know how to describe it. It's so good. That song is so good. The artist is amazing.
Yes. Okay. Moving on from that, because we'll go into a whole rampage on The Weeknd. But
yeah, we will.
Taylor Swift's album Folklore returned to the number 1 on Billboard 200 chart for an 8th non-consecutive week.
Wow.
It became the first album to sell 1 million copies in the U.S. this year.
Just during 2020?
Yeah.
That's highly impressive.
It is. It's blows my mind because I used to be this huge fan of Taylor Swift. And
I never really get into her music, to be honest.
I used to love her. I still love her. I kind of fell out of her music.
It's a love-hate relationship.
For a while. It is. And I haven't listened to Folklore. I'm gonna be honest.
I haven't listened to the
guys.
album. Yeah, I haven't listened to that album. I mean, I think I've heard a bit of one song, and I was like, this is not it for me.
Yeah, it's a alternative, so it's not her usual
I was gonna
genre.
say, this isn't what she normally releases.
No, and I think that's great. She's stepping outside of her comfort zone. I really admire that.
Yeah, that takes true confidence and courage. So props to you, Taylor, if you're listening.
She's truly one of the best musicians out there. Not just because of her music, but because of who she is as a person.
She's been around for a long time.
Yeah.
She's been relevant for
a long, years.
Like, since we were in, first grade, I feel like.
Yes. I think the earliest music video I remember from her, I forget the song name, but I remember watching the video, and it was like she was on these train tracks, tied up, and I was like, what is happening? But I loved it.
I think the only time I remember watching one of her music videos was, I already forgot, Shake It Off.
Shake It Off.
That song broke the internet.
I remember that so clearly, along with Wrecking Ball.
Yes. Shake It Off and Wrecking Ball smashed the internet into pieces.
Yes. And speaking of Wrecking Ball.
Uh-oh.
I'm just gonna say this once. Miley Cyrus.
Oh, yes.
Amazing.
Oh, she's so good. She's on a comeback, and I am so here for it.
She was my first, celebrity idol, I guess you could say. And it just makes me so happy that she's back and better than ever.
Yeah,
It's
me too.
so great. Anyway.
No, we're not gonna come away from that.
Oh, okay.
No, we're not done. Have you heard her cover of? Oh, I forgot what it was. Hold on. I forgot what it was called. I'm gonna find it. Heart of Glass.
Yes, Alex.
Oh my god. That song is so good. It is amazing.
Blew my mind. Because I never pictured her doing rock music like that.
No, and I think
And when
that's
I
where her
heard it-
calling is, to be honest.
Yes. Like, I can't even form words to explain how much I love it.
Right? It's so amazing. It's so good. I can't even, like, function. I listened to that song on repeat. I made an entire playlist based off of music like that.
Yes, it's just the way she brought herself back from what she was going through.
Mm-hmm.
I will forever admire that.
Her return was just incredible. It was, she was going in a direction that wasn't awesome, and then she turned around and was like, nope, I'm not gonna do that, and she came back.
The way she openly speaks about it is so admirable, because not many people
really
can
is.
do that.
And like the courage you have to do that, and like it's so admirable, because so many people are afraid to do that, and the courage and like that takes is just so incredible, and you have to admire it.
Yeah, it's amazing. I love her so much.
She's such
and
an
Billy Ray
amazing.
Cyrus.
She's an amazing
Both of
person.
them?
Both of them.
Yes.
I don't love Billy Ray Cyrus's music, but I like him as a person.
Listen, Achy Breaky Heart,
Achy
up there on my
Breaky
top.
Heart.
Yes.
I've never heard
You
that
can
before.
ask. Oh my God.
I've never heard it.
You can ask any one of my parents. I love that song with all of my heart. I love Achy Breaky Heart with all of my heart.
I don't think I've ever heard of that, which is kind of embarrassing for me, probably, because
It is.
the
It's
way
very
you speak
embarrassing for
about
you.
it. You speak about it like it's amazing.
Be embarrassed.
I am. Don't worry, I am embarrassed.
Okay.
Anyway, moving on from our tangent, we go on those a lot. If you're listening,
Yes.
we are very easily distracted, and we go on tangents very often.
Yes.
So get used to that. Let's do this one. BTS is the #1 global artist this week, according to the Billboard Top 100 Global Artist Charts.
That's okay. I'm
What
not
an
into
accomplishment!
BTS,
I am not. And I am not
all.
really either.
but that's really amazing.
Like, just honestly, what an accomplishment that is! It's just so incredible. Being
The way the
number,
K-pop fandom brought them up there.
right? They
Insane.
like came up from the ashes, like nothing.
I'm afraid.
Overnight.
I'm afraid of the K-pop fandom. Thoroughly.
Honestly, me too. I just feel like if I say something wrong
You're
or
just gonna
something
hear.
like slightly negative about them, I will get I will get beheaded.
Yes, like it's gonna be that scene from Lion King. They're all just gonna come running down the streets.
Right? We're gonna be trapped in like
I'm-
in the valley, and they're gonna be like are they antelopes?
No. Yes.
What are they?
I don't know.
Gazelles? I don't know. Some sort of horned animal that runs fast.
It's insane. Everyone should be scared of them.
It is.
They're amazing and terrifying at the same time.
Dynamite is actually pretty good.
I haven't listened to it.
I don't think I've listened to it in full, but pieces I've heard, it's actually not bad. Them and Blackpink.
Blackpink. Okay.
Blackpink. My
I've heard of
goodness. You have to go. Ugh. They're the only K-pop group I stan.
It's. I heard.
What did you hear,
For-
Grace?
Okay. For anyone who knows Pentatonics,
Yes.
they
Me.
just announced something. Something's going on
Wait, what?
with a K-pop band. I'm not sure exactly what it is.
Hold on. I'm about to find out right now. Is it on their Instagram?
I have no idea.
Pentatonics. 2 new posts. Yes. Oh.
Amazing Grace. They're coming out with Amazing Grace.
Amazing Grace on November 5th.
Do you know how excited I am
I
that
can't.
they're singing about me?
Oh my god. I cannot. Just.
I'm so excited.
I love them. We saw them live last year, August 30th, 2019. That was amazing.
We met one of the members, Matt Sully.
We did.
Matt, if you're listening to this, hi, I miss you so much.
I miss you too. I still haven't washed my hand from when you shook my hand. You gave me a high five, whatever you did. I still haven't washed my hand from that.
No, it was insane.
I'm kidding.
Like, there was this one employee, she was like, there are members going in and out of there one at a time. And we were like, we ran. We bolted in there.
Right? Like, it was...
And Matt...
He was right there.
Insane.
And he was
right there.
He was on the phone too. He was on like FaceTime or something. And like we politely waited for him to finish. He hung up his FaceTime. I went up to him like, "Can I get a picture for my birthday, please?" And I was dressed in the most special, bright yellow denim jacket you've ever seen in your entire life, with a yellow beanie, yellow shoes, a fanny pack which was yellow. I was a crayon. And I gave Matt Sally a hug.
It was so crazy. Matt is the newest member of Pentatonics, and he's so good.
Just they have I know how to English, you guys. Oh god, now I'm coughing. They just all of them as a group together is just so heavenly.
Their dynamic that they have,
mm-hmm.
the way they could do this things they do with their voices,
right? It's just
insane.
So incredible and so impressive.
I just keep imagining what I would have been like if Mitch had been in there, Mitch Grossi. I don't think I would have been that calm.
I wouldn't have survived. I wouldn't have survived.
No,
I would have cried.
Literally,
I definitely would have cried.
We'll speak more about him in another episode. We don't have time for that today.
The album they released at the beginning of quarantine called At Home, they all recorded from in their individual houses.
Yes. They have music videos out, and it's them from their individual homes. I can't fathom. I can't.
I cannot. I honestly cannot.
How they were able to do that.
Even believe how they managed to record that entire album like that.
It's completely insane to me. At that concert we were at, we both had fanny packs.
We did.
And I forget who opened for them. I completely forget who opened for them. I think it was Rachel Platten.
Yes, it was Rachel Platten, who was amazing.
Right. She is amazing. It was so great. I remember after she left, we had this short amount of time for a break before Pentatonics came on. Alex was freaking out, and we needed snacks, of course. So we got up from our seats and we bolted to this concession stands. Mm-hmm. And
we were like the first people in line.
Yes, and we're ordering our things, and then I get a hot tea because that's who I am as a person.
She went to a concert and ordered a hot tea.
I enjoyed it thoroughly.
Tea.
And I am not ashamed.
Tea. You should be ashamed. You went to a concert and got a hot tea. That's like old man behavior.
I am not ashamed of it, and I will forever appreciate that I did that for myself.
I enjoy tea. I'll give that to you. I definitely enjoy tea at times. There have been times I can pour myself a nice cup of tea at night and sit down and enjoy it. Just at a concert,
okay.
At least get like a something else, anything else.
I can't.
Water.
I couldn't. And after I got my tea, we grabbed it, and I was like, wait, I need sugar. And cream.
Yes,
so Alex was like, we have to go right now. And I'm like, no, I want my sugar and cream.
So we run over to like the table with all like the sugar packets and the Splenda and the cream and the stirs.
And I'm grabbing it, and I can't hold it all in my hands. And then we look at each other, and it's like this joint
we
realization.
spoke with our eyes, and we both
It was
simultaneously rip open our fanny packs and start pouring in the little things of sugar and the cream, and you just see us running back to our seats with like these full fanny packs wobbling up and down, full of cream and sugar.
I remember it so thoroughly. We both at the same time said, "We have fanny packs."
We have fanny packs. And then
there's this older guy beside us watching us freak out.
Right? He was like giving us such the stink eye. And the worst part was we had our tickets in our pockets too. And we left the seating area. And to get back into the seating area, you need your ticket. So we're running up there, and with our coffee in our hand, with our tea, sugar, popcorn, pretzels, and the guy is like, we try to go in, the guy's like, whoa, I need your tickets, please. And we both look at each other and we're like, oh my
shit.
God.
We were like, crap.
We had to sit down on the sidewalk, or like the side of the pathway, and put down everything, open up our fanny packs, dig around for the tickets, give them to him, have him look at them, put them back, put everything back, pick it all up, and go find our seats again.
Yes, honestly, fanny packs are a lifesaver.
They are. We wouldn't have survived that without our fanny packs. And you all should get a fanny pack.
You all should. They're coming back. Fanny pack come back right now.
I have a small collection of fanny packs in my bedroom, and I am not ashamed of that.
I am proud of you for not being ashamed of that. That's so great. Iconic.
I am not. I never will be. But
one day when we're famous, people are gonna have your fanny pack collection.
We're gonna have a fanny pack line.
Yes. Oh my God, that's such a good idea.
Right? Like what a great idea.
Yes. All right.
But unfortunately, we're out of time.
We are out of
time.
For this
episode.
I do have one more thing to say.
Okay, yes. Squeeze it in. We can do it.
Okay, so this isn't very recent. It happened in September. With everything going on this year, the Black Lives Matter movement, which is amazing, and it's so
needed, and it's upsetting. Yeah. It's upsetting that it's needed, but I'm glad it's finally happening because it's gonna incite true change, and that's what we need.
We really need it, and everything this year has been so crazy. I think with the Black Lives Matter movement, it needed to happen.
It did,
especially this year. In September, the UK music industry, they formed this thing called Black Music Coalition. And it set out to protect, promote, and advance the interests of and views of Black professionals within the UK music industry.
That is just
and
so
while
amazing.
that didn't happen, and while it didn't happen in the US, it's so great that there are other countries doing this.
Like you can actually see true change happening, and that is something we need.
Yes, it's amazing. We need to be aware of what's going on. We need to know that these things do happen. They've been happening for years. And while it's just become a big thing this year, it's not a trend. And we need to recognize what's happening and appreciate the Black community. And it's, I can't get into that because I'll go into another tangent. But
yeah, that's for another episode.
Yes.
But thank you all for tuning in to our first episode of Metal C. We had I had so much fun recording this with you, Grace. I had so much fun, and I can't wait to do more episodes.
Yes.
Thank you for coming and supporting us. Just thank you so much. Go support Destiny McCullough with her cover of 10,000 Hours. Go look into positions. And
do it.
Yeah. That's it.
Thank you so much, guys.
Yeah, thank you so much. See you later.
Bye.
Bye.